Starting now, it's live. Hello, hello, hello. This is Cheryl Lentz, Independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I am doing my follow-up Friday this evening, and I have my granddaughter, Helena, here watching me. So we're going to make a cute little purse. You can say hi. We're going to make a cute little purse, and then that's what we're going to do later, because Helena wanted to make some purses. So the other kids are upstairs playing Monopoly, right, with Grandpa. And so we're going to stay down here and make a purse with you. So this is the cute little purse we're going to make. Oh, so cute. With our, because I did, on Tuesday I did the LadyBug cards. So this is following up LadyBugs. I'm combining LadyBugs and the all dressed, or Dressed to Impress suite that has the dies that make the little purse. So I'm going to turn the camera around and we're going to get started. And I'll show you how quick and easy it is to make these little purses and what a fun little springtime gift that would make. Right, Helena? Don't fall asleep. Here we go. I'm going to turn the camera around. There we go. And then I have to stand up, Helena, and then I'm going to just kind of make it a little bit bigger. I have to tap it and then, come on, tap it and go bigger. Woo! I always do that every single time. I can make it really big and then it goes out. Okay, so what I did was we made these cute little purses using the Dress to Impress paper today because this was my free class for the people who bought the monkey cut kit Dress to Impress. And so I thought, how can I combine them? And I thought I can make a little spring purse. So cute. So here's the front of the purse with this cute little flower. Rhinestone flower. Here's the back of the purse, of course, because it shows the back of the ladybug, right? So I am using, excuse me, I am using our thick white cardstock. And what I decided to do was make my own DSP. So the Dress to Impress has the all dressed up dies. And I kind of laid it out here so I could see where I wanted my big flower kind of centered here. So I'm using Memento ink. Here's my big, so I'm using the LadyBugs stamp set. This is the one that you get free with a $350 order. Let's see here. So I'm gonna just put it right here. Everything is just sort of guesstimate, right? Doesn't have to be exactly the same. You need 2 pieces of this cardstock. I cut it 6 by 8.5 only because I was going to be stamping the little ladybugs on here too. But today when we made it with the Dress to Impress, boy, if I could talk, I'd be doing so well. Today when we did the Dress to Impress project, we used, I'm going to put one up here too. We used just a 6 by 6 piece of cardstock. So the DSP, the 6 by 6, oh my goodness sakes, the little DSP, Dress to Impress DSP. So here's one side, and you need 2 of these. So I'm going to do another one. I'm going to wipe this off because I got a little aggressive with my ink here. I'm talking and moving and have my little partner next to me here. So I am going to, so you need 2 of these pieces cut out for your purse, front and back. And you're going to be just shocked how easy it is to put this all together. It's like crazy. And I decided I was going to use these big flowers, but I didn't want to do a lot of coloring. So I just colored a little bit. And there we go. I'm going to put that aside for right now. There. Okay, so I took my Mango Melody, which I love this Mango Melody, and I took the lighter one, and I just did quick, and I just colored a little bit of the petal in. So I wasn't doing a lot of coloring because these are some really big flowers, and I didn't want to take all day. I wanted this project to be kind of quick for you. So I'm just putting some little lines of color on here all the way. And then I'm gonna, this is the light Mango Melody, and I'm using the paintbrush end of the tip here. And I'm going to do it on this one too. So just kind of coloring it in, nothing in particular, just kind of going with it here. Putting it in, a little extra color because we're going to put a ladybug on here, and it's going to get cut up. So part of it won't be used, and part of it will be. And then I'm going to show you a little trick on putting on the handles and the buckles, because the stamp or the set also has a little buckles for your purse, and it has buttons also, but in this case we just use the buckles, and I put on red buckles. So I thought, well, that goes great. Okay, so I'm using the Mango Melody. Oh boy, I'm making a mess here, sorry. I'm moving around, you probably can't see what I'm doing. I'm just coloring the center of the flowers here. Ta-da, ta-da, really fast. There we go. Okay, and then I used my favorite Call Me Clover, and I'm using the dark, and I'm using the pointy end here. And I know all of this won't be on here, but I'm just going to go ahead and color this in case some of it is. So I'm just coloring in my leaves. I wasn't worried about doing a lot of shading and all that kind of stuff tonight. There we go. There we go. You can hear the kids upstairs playing. So my son is at my son Carl, who has all the children, is at a basketball tournament with one of my second oldest grandson. And then he took the little boys, 3 little boys with him, besides Parker. And then I have my 2 granddaughters here, and our youngest, Isaac, who just turned 9, right? He's a Valentine's baby. So sweet. So we're having a lot of fun here today. They were so good while I had class, and they've been very patient with me. So nice to have them here playing. Plus they have 2 dogs. So now we have 4 dogs here today for the weekend, right, Helena?
Yeah.
It's a little bit busy, but the dogs love it because I have a fenced-in backyard, and they don't have that at home. So their dogs can go out and run and run and run. Ta-da, ta-da. So I'm just doing this really fast. You don't have to take a lot of time. This isn't, you know, critical coloring. There we go. Okay. So now I'm going to bring my Big Shot over. So I'm going to move this stuff away for a minute. Let's see here. I'm going to bring this over here. Set it down. Whoops. I got things falling all over the place. Okay. So I'm going to take my piece and put it in here. There we go. One. And then my die, my purse die. So this cuts and scores and puts in a little stitched print also. So it's doing a lot of work for us. Let's see here. I just wanted to center that. I'm going to lift this up so I can get it off the magnet. I just want to center that flower a little bit more. There we go. On there. And then crank it through. There we go. I thought the thick white would work better, you know, with it being the bag and having all the scoring and that kind of stuff. Although it worked quite well with our designer paper today. So don't be afraid that you have to have that. And look at how it just pops out. Now we're going to do one more. You have to have 2 of these. So again, I'm just going to look at that flower and kind of center it there. Put that on and put a cover over the top. Looks pretty easy, right, Helena? Here we go. We'll get all the pieces cut out, and then we will do some putting together here. I just want to cut out real quick the, there we go. I'm going to pull that out for you. I just want to get the, if I could talk, I'd be doing so well. My handles here. Oh boy, that was hard. That was hard to come across. The handles. I just want to get the handles cut. So I need 2 handles. See, that was standing up on end, wasn't it? Just making sure that that's covered there. Crank it through, crank it through. There we go. Cut that out. And I'm going to push that out. There we go. So you can see that kind of stitched edge, which is really cool. And then we're going to do one more. Making sure that it's completely on there. Generally, I do this at an angle, you know, like I would do like this. At an angle, just so I'm not hitting it straight on. I think it's easier. And we have enough paper here we can do that with tonight. I had enough that I could cut out my 2 little ladybugs that I put on here. So that's what I was leaving extra room for. So I'm going to cut that out. I'm going to set this aside for just a moment because we're going to do our ladybugs quick. So I can cut those out right away. I got stuff falling all over. Okay, back with the Memento ink. Trying to go a little bit faster. I know if probably a lot of you out for fish fry. You're going to watch this later, and here in Wisconsin, we love our fish fries. So I'm going to put this on here where I have the little divot. Ta-da. And then here's my other little ladybug for the back of it. I thought she's turned around looking, so I thought, how perfect. There we go. Does that look cute? Yeah. Yeah. And I'm going to cut this extra paper off just so I'm not dealing with this through the machine here. There we go.
Let me throw that piece away.
Sure, you can throw that piece away. All right, and then I'm going to color this real quick. So again, I'm using real red. I'm using the dark real red for the back of our ladybug. And whoop, kind of going around it, all the edges first. And around this little dot. There we go. Okay. I got new glasses today. I went and picked up my new glasses today. And it's a new prescription, so I was a little bit like, woo, things are so sharp. I can see again. You know, you don't realize how much you can't see when it just kind of happens gradually, and it's like, oh my goodness sakes. I was thankful to get them today and see what I was missing here. There we go. This is such a tiny little spot to color in, but it makes a big difference to have all this nice bright red. And then I used the light real red for the shell over here like I did the other day. I didn't overthink this all too much. The light smoky slate for the body, the underbody here. I just kind of went around. There we go. Ta-da. And then, oh, here, face, hands. The face I used ivory this time. So here's my ivory. I'm not going to bother coloring that flower because I'm going to cover it up with the little rhinestone flower. So, and then I need to use, I'm going to leave that open because I want to put cheeks on our little ladybug. Just a little blush here in case I had to. There. I guess I'm just going to leave it like that. I'll close this one up. Okay. So let me cut out my ladybugs. I'll bring the Big Shot back over here. And then I need, I need this one. Let's see here. Is this my ladybug with the flower? Yes. Okay. That one there, and this one that's looking behind. There we go. My assistant handed me my dies. That's my computer talking to us. There we go. Once more through. And I already cranked the little, I already cranked through the buckles that we're going to use. And I'll show you what those dies look like. Sure. Okay, I'm going to get this out of our way. There we go. So here's our little buckles. And these have a die that cuts out the buckles. I'm going to show you. There's 2 of them, which is so convenient, and it cuts out 2 buckles at a time, and they just fall right out. So that's what's underneath there, 2 little red buckles. So first we're going to put we're going to get all the folds done. So if you can see this, we have stitch lines, and in between those stitch lines are where you're going to find the scored line. So you just sort of pinch it, kind of pinch it in between those 2. There we go. And there we go. And then this is the little gusset that goes in between. So that's going to go in opposite. So I'm just going to use my nail and kind of pinch that this way. So I'm pinching it right in between. And then it has 2 little gusseted corners that go like a little V here. So that, I just do a little corner pinch like that, corner pinch. These are the tabs for the bottom. This is for the bottom, this is for the side. See how easy these all just kind of bend, and they're scored, and it's nice and heavy with this, with the thick cardstock. So I'm going to do the other side now, front and back. So it's the same thing. I'm going to find the score line and just kind of start at the top and pinch my way down. So I have stitching on both sides. There we go. And here is going to go in, so you have a little valley. And I'm going to use my nail. There we go. And then just kind of pinch that too, there. And then pinch our little gusset there. So you can, because you can fold that in or you can fold it out as far as this gusset. So here's out, here's in. You can make a purse going in, or you can have it like a shopping bag out. So there we go. Okay, one more fold, all set. Okay, now all you need is tear tape. I used 3 pieces of tear tape on here. If I can find the end, that's the toughest part. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, so I'm going to run the tear tape right along this tab. There we go. Right along the tab there. And then I'm going to cut that off. And then I'm going to put it on this tab. So simple. Okay, there. Cut this off. Ta-da. And then one of them I'm going to put on this inside of the long tab on the bottom. This is going to be the front of my card then. Or my purse. Here we go. Okay, we'll use that in a minute. So now we're going to put this together. So give that tear tape a little push, little kind of burnish it down, and then you can take your poker tool, which that's what I always have to use, and pull that off. I'm going to line up the top with the top. So this is the front, or the top of your card, right, with the little divot here of your purse. And I'm going to line that up and line up the bottom lines, the score lines and the fold lines, and so you'll have that double stitching on both sides. So there we go. Ta-da. Oh, cat hair, no charge. Okay, now I'm going to do the other one, which is a little bit trickier. It's a kind of wonky, but easy enough to do. You're going to pull off the tear tape cover there, and then bring the other one. You're kind of pushing it to the side. You want to have the top of the purse with the top of the purse, okay? Start there, and there we go. Ta-da. Okay, now this is the one that I put the tear tape on the inside. So I'm just going to fold my little tabs in, this tab down. I'm going to take my tear tape off of the inside. Ta-da. And then I'm just going to kind of square it up. There. Ta-da! Isn't that cute? So we want to use it this way, because I think it makes it fun to have it a little bit bigger if you're putting something in there. That's all you need. So now I have my two handles, and I'm going to give you a tip on the handles. So if you're going to put them on like I did, this way here, what you want to do is kind of give it a little bend, okay? Because otherwise you're going to get it kind of creases. So you want to give it this little bend and make sure that your stitching is upright. So I'm going to give it a bend, and then I'm going to put my buckle on. When you put your buckle on, you want to have the whole outside of the buckle showing. So like that. Okay? So I put that on. Whoops. Let's put it on again because it's going to fall off now that I made it, that I buckled it here. And what I did is I moved it up maybe not even a quarter of an inch, like that. And I'm going to take a little piece of tear tape and I'm going to put it on the back because that's what's going to hold my handle onto my purse. I'm going to move that down a little bit. So where you see the H is where you're going to put your tear tape. Now you want to make sure that you don't put it over the top of the buckle, because otherwise you're going to have some of that exposed, and you don't want that showing on the inside of your purse. So you go from the bottom and weave it through. Move it up a little bit, and then a little tear tape. We're going to do that for one more time.
That's cool.
Is that cool? Yeah. And that holds it on, holds that together, and it'll hold it onto the purse. So here's my other little buckles. So making sure I have them. So you go up from the bottom, around, and down. So you have a little H here, and that's where the tape is going to go. So what could you say? So we're holding it. That's where the hold goes. There. All right, one more buckle. So we're going from the bottom, and so we see the whole outside of the buckle, and then our little tear tape, a little snippet of tear tape. There. Ta-da. There. Okay. And then again, you're just going to use your poker here, pull that off. So when I put the buckle on, this is the front of my card, my purse, I'm going to match up the top of the buckle with the top of the purse. That's how I'm figuring out where to put it. And it's right on the edge here. So my tear tape is there. I'm just going to press that down, and then I'm going to bring this one around. Oh, I got to take the tear tape cover off. It won't stick ever. Okay. I'm going to bring that around, and again, lining up the top of the buckle with the top of the purse, and just give it a little pinch, like that. Okay, let's do the other side. Take off the cover of my tear tape, top of the buckle to the top edge of the purse. There. Take off my tear tape. These are snappy. I mean, you could get a lot of them done once you kind of get the hang of, you know, where to pinch it and where to do all the folds. There we go. And then we're going to put our ladybugs on. So this is the front. Now, I am using, oopsie daisy, I'm using one of these little flowers. It's a flowered faceted gems. This is a current product. So whoever comments, shares, and lets me know where these are found, what page they're found in, which catalog they're found in, I will send you some of these. So let me know. Somebody will get some beautiful little flowers to use on their spring cards or their spring purses, if that's what you're going to do with it. So I'm going to put my dimensionals on my ladybug here. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3 should do it. And then my little ladybug that's going to go in the back. So 1, 2, we'll just put 2 on the back one. I think that's fine. And peel the backing off. Do you know if the backing doesn't come off, you can push it with your nail or push it with something and it'll kind of, the cover will just kind of poke up. So if you're having difficulty with that, that's a way to get that off. We're going to put this little guy there, and we're going to put this little ladybug, this little lady, in the back. So she's looking backwards. So we're going to put her back here. Ta-da! And then I'll put on my little flower here, and I chose to do a yellow one just because I had yellow flowers on here. So stuck with the theme. And these are self-adhesive. So let me know where I can find these, and you will find some in your mailbox. There we go. That's it. Cute little ladybug. Comment, share, let me know where these flower faceted gems are, which catalog, what page, and I will get some out to you. So there's our little handy dandy purse for our follow-up Friday. I'm going to turn the camera around. Whoops, I have to back up a little bit here, Lena. There we go. Let me turn this around. Oh, Karen, hi. Let me see who's watching. I have some people watching me. Yay. Hi, Karen. Hi, Lisa Marie. Oh, my goodness sakes. Thank you all for watching. Right, Alina?
Yeah.
Is this so fun when somebody's watching? So I appreciate that. I can't tell you how much. So I hope you enjoyed this little purse. It is so easy to make. With a couple of tools, having that heavy cardstock is very useful. Our tear tape works wonderfully. And let me know about those gems, and you could have them in your mailbox. So that's it. We're all done. We're going to go eat some pizza and, and play some more games upstairs and enjoy time with my grandkids. I hope you all are having a great weekend. This is the kickoff. This is the start. Let's have a great weekend. I will see you on Talking on Tuesday at 2. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye-bye.